Very quickly on QA consultants. So we celebrated our 25th year in 2019. We were founded in Toronto by QA pioneer Alex Rodov. We're the largest and oldest pure play software testing firm in North America, with all of our services delivered onshore. We have about 200 full-time employees, but our delivery model succeeds because of the long-established network of freelance QA professionals across Canada and the US. We patented our on-demand testing and our test factory, and we have enormous depth in software QA intellectual assets built from over 5,500 engagements. And we were recently awarded for our mobile testing services. Let's get started. I'm going to first address what might be the single most important factor fueling Greater Toronto's technology brain gain. I thought you might appreciate a more intimate and humbling Canadian immigration success story. So I want to share with you the story of Alex Rodov, our very own founder and CEO of QA Consultants. Alex's family story is the perfect embodiment of how Canada welcomes world talent and diversity. In the early 1980s, Alex's father sought to take his family away from the Soviet Union. His father was a top metal materials scientist, and in the world, he had accumulated many patents for his work. The Rodov family were devoutly Jewish. They applied to leave the Soviet Union, but were denied. So now, besides being under assault for their religious beliefs, they were now labeled refuseniks, which is a term that was virtually synonymous with communist treason. It wasn't until the late 1980s, under a friendlier Gorbachev regime, that they were finally allowed to leave. And with only about $80 each and the clothes they could carry, the family made their way to Austria, then Italy, and finally to the welcoming arms of Toronto. Influenced by his father's deep work ethic, Alex began building his career in technology. Alex's passion, his expertise, and vision for software testing as a service led him to pioneer the formalization of software testing and quality assurance as a profession and as a service industry. He created his own firm, our firm, in the mid-1990s. According to Alex, there were key tailwinds and factors for progressing software QA. Formal QA budgets were lacking, and software testing as a function of the software development lifecycle was in its infancy. QA was generally performed by the developers. Schools didn't teach QA. Tech grads wanted to code and not test. There were garage schools popping up to help teach immigrants and non-technical people how to test software. Alex saw the need to provide a bench of resources to the major system integrators of the time. In the mid-1990s, he saw the dot-com and digital era explode with new software platforms. In the late 1990s, saw drastic demand for testing resources to meet the Y2K problem. As a result, QA Consultants became the first pure-play testing firm in North America, truly highlighting a Canadian immigration success story.